The honourable member for Cape Breton Centre.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to direct this question to the Premier. Mr. Speaker, the baristas at the Smiling Goat aren't smiling. They've been picketing and protesting for the past few weeks to draw attention to the fact that their employer owes them thousands of dollars in wages. In fact, they were out again this morning raising awareness about the wage theft they are experiencing. Does the Premier believe that the employees should have to march and picket in the streets in order to receive their paychecks?
The Honourable Premier.
No.
The honourable member for Cape Breton Centre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Mr. Premier. Mr. Speaker, it's been months now and the situation still isn't resolved. Earlier this week, the workers at the Smiling Goat filed an unfair labour practice complaint against their employer after a fellow employee was fired in connection with the workers' unionization efforts. Mr. Speaker, will the Premier commit to personally intervening in this case to ensure the Smiling Goat baristas are paid what they are owed?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the honourable member for the question. She, in her answer, alluded to the process is ongoing, Mr. Speaker. I encourage any Nova Scotian, quite frankly, who feels they're not being treated appropriately to use the structure in place to ensure that both parties are heard, both sides are heard, and then a resolution can be brought forward, Mr. Speaker. I, like all Nova Scotians, want to ensure that when you go to work, put in an honest day's work, you get paid for the income that you were promised. And all Nova Scotians deserve to have that, as these workers do as well.